everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington, and before we dive into today's key, which is the vindication of Kathy Hilton, y'all. The vindication. I was watching the reunion, and when I heard Kathy's story about Aspen, I was like, wait a minute. Where have I heard this story before, you guys? In my personal opinion, Kathy Hilton is vindicated. But before we dive in, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a key is always better with community. And don't forget to shop the description box down below and our love collection. Also, as always, everything is alleged, opinion-based, and rumored. All video, images, audio content is protected under the fair use doctrine. We're going to watch and then we're going to talk about it. All right, you guys. So we're going to do our official part 3 recap in about an hour or so. But I wanted to jump on and just really talk about the vindication of Kathy Hilton. When she told her story about what happened during her alleged Aspen meltdown, I thought we've heard a version of this before. We're going to watch both and dissect it. I'm going to wait for a couple of more people to get into the room, and then we'll watch, and then we'll do our commentary and dissect. So let's say hi to the Candy Canes. Hey, Barbara. She says, hi, Candy and the Candy Kings. Barbara says, yay, that's right. Hey, Bev. She says, hello, everybody. Hey, Black Sheep. Hello, Candy and everybody. Hey, what is up? What is up? All right. All right, you guys, let's dive in. So the first video clip we're going to watch is going to be Kathy Hilton at the reunion telling her version of what caused the alleged Aspen meltdown. We'll watch that. We'll talk. We'll watch another clip, and then we'll talk some more. Okay? So bear with me while I pull it up, you guys. Yes. No, Kathy walked in ready to play. Ready to play, and she left no crumbs.
Kathy, what happened that night to send you kind of over the edge?
Well, okay, so I'm thinking, all right, I want everybody to have fun. I go over to the DJ. He's got headphones. He's looking down. He doesn't see me, so I get frustrated. I go back into the room, and there's a manager. I said, if I gave you money, would you put some songs on for us, or my friends and I, to dance? And he said, no, it's way too busy in here. No, not tonight, not tonight. I said, really, I'm not a member, but for 30 years that I've come here on and off, they have taken a request, as they do in the south of France or London and Paris. And I think that annoyed him. So he looked at me and he said, where are you from? And I said, LA. He goes, then go back to LA. So I go, we're out of here. So I go over to Kyle to tell her what happened, and she
Wanted to stay.
Well, but yeah.
There's a reason behind that, Kathy. It's the way you speak to me. You came up and you didn't say, this guy just hurt my feelings. I'm so embarrassed. You said, we're out of here. Everybody saw.
I know.
And you looked at me like, you leave you now. And I was like, hold on a minute, Kathy. First of all, I'm an adult. You can't talk to me like that and expect me to say, oh, okay.
What did you guys see?
I see Kathy coming from the dance floor, very upset. I said, Kathy, what's wrong? She says, the DJ's an old and walked off. That is what happened.
I will admit to what I do, but I will not be painted to be this monster that you've tried to.
Those are your words. That's what you said to me.
Never, ever. Well, I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you.
Nobody else heard that.
No, you said it to me directly.
Anyone that knows me
Kathy,
knows I don't talk like that.
And anyone that knows me knows I'm not lying. I have nothing to lie about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
I have a little more credibility than you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I don't lie.
I don't either.
I have a sterling reputation.
Not right now, you don't.
I am not
there
going
was
to.
also an investigation into this, and it
Yes.
came down to
There was
a case of
investigation?
she said, she said.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
inconclusive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just to say.
So,
Who investigated?
HR.
Oh, they do a big thing. Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
isn't it interesting? Nothing came out in the press about Erica walking around with the big $250,000 Cartier ring
That I've had
going
for years.
around with a big crocodile bag
That I've
and
had
a
for
fur
20
coat.
years.
They're not yours.
They're
Those
not mine?
are not your belongings.
How do you know that?
Everybody knows that. And you have no remorse at all.
Wow, look at you trying to save yourself.
I'm just saying to you.
No, listen, I've had, actually, I
Okay, you guys. So that was Kathy Hilton's version of the story. And it's tracking. We're going to watch another clip from this season. I believe it's episode 20, I want to say. Season 12, I think it's episode 20. It's the one where it's Silence is Golden. We're going to watch another clip from that episode that, in my opinion, and I'll break down why, vindicates Kathy and proves she's telling the truth. Now, just a couple of things about what we just saw. Let's break it down. So Kathy says she went up to the DJ because she wants everybody to have fun. You know, I want the girls to dance. This is in alignment with that whole, we were all kind of laughing about the conga line storyline. Like, she wanted a conga line. That's what pissed her off. But that is basically what she's saying, you know, whether it's a conga line or whether it's just dancing with your friends. She's like, hey, I want us to have a good time. Hey, if I give you some money, can you, you know, she doesn't say money to the DJ. She says it to the manager. And that's a very important piece of the puzzle. Remember, everything that was being said was, oh, she allegedly said the N-word to the DJ. Now, all of a sudden, that was what Lisa Rinna was saying. Now, all of a sudden, Erica Jane is saying that Kathy said a homophobic slur to the manager. When did they come up with that storyline? Is it because it was exposed that they were saying that she allegedly said something about a homophobic slur about Sutton's assistant, but that quickly got debunked? Not only did Kyle, for once, have a backbone and come out and say that was a lie, but Sutton came out and said, my assistant wasn't even on the trip. So now your story's changing. What was leaked to the press is now changing. I thought she called the DJ an N-word. I thought she said a homophobic slur about Sutton's assistant or about the bartender. All of that got debunked. Now it's against the manager all of a sudden? Doesn't make any sense. Now, let's watch this clip, and this is from, well, let's watch Kyle, you know, for a moment actually have her sister's back. We'll see Kyle say that, you know, she never heard it. And then we'll watch the other segment where Kathy really is vindicated. But we'll first watch Kyle.
I never heard that word said. Just to be
I don't
clear,
talk
I
like
never
that,
heard that.
so
I have to put
I'm
that
not
out
You're
because I'm not
talking
going to
like
deal with
that
the
night.
Yes.
So that's what you.
All right, just wanted that on the record. That's what Kyle said. Now, let's watch. This is from season 12, episode 20. This scene is from Erica's hair extension launch party where all the girls gathered to talk about Kathy. Okay? Everybody listen to what they're saying, and then we're going to talk and see who is making the most sense and who is actually lying and deflecting the way they always do. Okay? So we're going to watch that now. It's coming up, you guys.
Can I get a margarita, skinny, no salt?
It's really nice.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, last time I saw Lisa was at your beautiful birthday party.
Beautiful. So fun.
Which was really lovely. And Lisa left.
I'm so sorry that I left early. I need to go home.
Okay.
I'm still really upset after what happened in Aspen.
I think Lisa, in that moment, she was feeling a lot of things after Aspen. The last night we were there, Kathy she was not herself that night. She wanted to play a song at the DJ booth.
It was Billie Jean.
And the DJ refused?
Yeah. Off with his head. How do you not play Billie Jean? I would not play Billie Jean right now.
Billie Jean?
I love Billie Jean. Am I surprised some of these women don't know that requesting Michael Jackson is problematic these days? No, but what am I, just a millennial?
Someone told her to go back to LA. She told me it was the manager that said to go back to LA, not the DJ. I was trying to tell her, I said, Kathy, this is not personal. This is the way they are.
Diana bought him off for $200, so he really he was a low price.
She should know that game better than me. This is it. She was born into that game. I only learned it later, much later after
She wasn't born into the game. She married into that game.
Okay, she married the game. But either way,
We all married it. It's fine.
People at clubs don't really care who you are, where you come from. They're there to make money. The way the game works is you tip. And you tip your way to the best table, to your drink. So if I know the game, Kathy should know the game.
we could not get a drink for so long. Diana went. She gave the guy $200 and said, can you please get us drinks? It's like,
But even for her, I'm sure people don't disrespect her like that. Because I'll tell you, like,
Okay, you guys, did you catch it? First of all, so back in episode 20, Diana says that she tipped the same exact manager $200. That's the same exact amount Kathy said at the reunion that she was trying to tip the manager. So why would the manager take $200 from Diana, but not take $200 from Kathy Hilton? It doesn't make sense. What makes sense is this. Kathy's version, let me put my banner up. Kathy's version of the story is what actually happened. She went to the DJ. She wanted to, have some fun with her friends and dance. The DJ's not paying her any attention. She goes to the manager. Just like she said, this is how it works. You're in the south of France, you're in London, you're in Ibiza, you're whatever. You throw some money on the table, you throw some money at the problem. They're paying, they're going to go and play your song. They're going to cater to you, right? And I think Kathy Hilton is telling the truth. The manager was like, well, we don't do that here. Because when she said, go back to LA, even in the retelling of it, you could hear in her voice how hurt and disrespected she felt. And I think that was just like enough. And once again, Kyle did not have her sister's back. If we're out and my sister comes to me and she's like, we're out of here, something went down, I'm out. I'm not waiting to have a therapy session where my sister has to sit there and be like, these are my feelings. I'm feeling hurt because my inner child says this. Kyle, you need some serious, deep mental help and therapy to work out your own issues. You crying and talking about your sister not communicating to you in the healthiest way when you guys have been drinking tequila all day long and you're out of the club, girl, miss me with this, bye. And then Kathy was like, oh, I tried to give him $200 and he dismissed me. And that was just like the last straw of being dismissed. I was ready to get out of there and I was pissed. That makes way more sense than now Diana saying, oh, it's the game. You have to know how it is. These people don't care who you are. They only care about tips and money. Well, if that was the case, Diana, then how come the manager didn't take Kathy's money? And you guys know me. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in conspiracy. I think Diana, Rinna, and Lisa got together. They knew enough of the truth about Kathy's story. And as we all know, they use people to be their mouthpieces. Diana going to Sutton, calling her, I see you next Tuesday. Diana saying to Sutton, oh, you're loose, you're clumsy with your words, the first time she ever met her, right? Diana going to Garcelle being like, oh, you're hard to get to know. You're very hard to get to know. You're very closed off, at the homeless, not toothless party, which made no sense. Her stupid one-liners, oh, you need a new villain? Well, I'm the one, blah, 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 blah. We already know that they use Diana to get their false narratives out there, their story out there. That's how I know they're lying, in my opinion, is because they used enough of the truth, but then they bent it. This whole Billie Jean, that was nothing but a jab at Kathy Hilton's friendship with Michael Jackson, because Lisa Rinna is that conniving, she's that vindictive, and she's that jealous, and she's that bitter. You see what I'm saying? And so I think that the fact that Diana is saying, oh, I gave $200 to the manager to go get us drinks because that's the game. Well, if he's going to take $200 to get drinks, why wouldn't he take $200 to play a freaking song? Doesn't make sense. And Dorit said it herself. Kathy already told her she didn't say anything to the DJ. She had issue with the manager dismissing her, and that's exactly what Kathy said at the reunion. So how come it was leaked that she was calling the DJ an N-word, that she wanted to play Billie Jean? She said she did a homophobic slur to the bartender, to Sutton's assistant, but all of that got debunked. Now, all of a sudden on the reunion, Erica wants to say it was a homophobic slur to the manager. Why didn't Erica say that in the clip we watched? Why didn't Erica ever once during the entire season of the show say, I heard Kathy say something too? Nobody ever said they heard Kathy say anything except for Lisa Rinna. You think for 1 second Erica Jane heard Kathy Hilton say a homophobic slur in the Caribou Club against the manager, and they're all sitting around talking about it like in the scene we watched, and she says nothing? If she actually knew that, and you wouldn't think that Erica would not have co-signed what Lisa Rinna said this entire season and the months after, but all of a sudden in the reunion, it's now changed. Literally makes no sense. And I always think about what's the most logical thing. The most logical thing is what Kathy said, how it went down. Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane, the way they always do, they take an opportunity, they mix it, they chop it up, they lie about it to deflect from themselves. Just like Kathy said, oh, no one's talking about all the jewelry you're wearing, your Cartier rings and your earrings and your bags and all the stuff that doesn't belong to you. How come nobody, is talking about that? How come when TMZ allegedly called Lisa Rinna, let's be serious, Lisa Rinna probably called TMZ. Why didn't she talk about Erica's meltdown, but you want to talk about Kathy's meltdown? Just doesn't make any type of sense. Any type of sense. And these women are so sloppy with their lies, they can't keep it up. They can't keep up the lies. They're mix matching things. Things are being debunked left, right, and center. But as we saw, season 12, episode 20, when the women sat around and talked about it, there was too many points that made sense, and there was too many points that you could tell they were using as a dig. Diana talking about, oh, it's the game. These people don't care about who you are. If you tip, I'm married into it, and that's how it is. You tip for the tables, you tip for the booze. Well, if that was the case, why didn't they take Kathy Hilton's money if they allegedly took your money? Or was that narrative just a dig at Kathy? Because the whole time they've been trying to make Kathy appear like she's high maintenance. She is a Hilton. She has meltdowns. She does this, that, and the third. From Kathy, who agreed to sleep in the bunk beds. From Kathy, who was wearing slippers on the plane. Like, y'all need to stop. Kathy asked for corn, and she asked for utensils so she could eat dinner. Oh, she's so high maintenance. Get out of here with the BS. It's too on the nose. It's too on the nose. The fact that Diana said $200 and Kathy Hilton also said $200, what are the chances they both offered the same exact manager $200? What are the chances? Or did Kathy offer $200 to have the DJ play his song? The manager said no. They knew that part of the story. And then they gave it to Diana to then say that she was the one who gave the manager because, now we want to make Diana the one with the money. Diana the one with the clout. Diana the one with the power and the influence. Same old BS. The same way Cherie was up there on that interview she was doing, lying through her teeth. Remember when she was like, oh, Diana has money, but money doesn't have her? Cherie, how much did they pay you to say that? How much did they pay you to say that? It's nothing but a bunch of BS. Nothing but a bunch of BS. It's insane. But I want to know what you guys think. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick in the chat box, and then we'll get into it. I'm just going to start right here. Okay, Eileen says Diana needs to be more concerned about the alleged war criminal currently on trial, who she bailed out of prison in 2010. That part. Karma Collective says, is Rena going though, or is it a stunt? I'm not gonna report or say anyone's coming or leaving 100% until Bravo comes out, because who knows. Essence says Kathy read her for filth. She really did. Hey, and you know the one? Yes, she does. 100%. Hey, Barbara. Barbara said, hell no, but Erica still said something about it was investigated. They had this set up. They had it set up 100%. 100% set up. Hey, Babs, and they've been doing that for a long time. Exactly. They keep telling on themselves. You know, Rena has already told in, you know, conveniently deleted scenes that got, you know, leaked scenes. She's already admitted that she lies for storylines and she lies on people. She's already admitted that. In the reunion itself, they admitted that they do nasty things to people and cover for each other. You know, Elisa Rena admitted that Erica Jane was covering for her because she was the one who threw Garcelle's book in the trash. So if these women are emboldened enough to admit that they lie, cover for each other, and make up stuff, then of course logic would dictate that they're lying and making up stuff and covering for each other in this scenario. Because it just doesn't make sense of what the similarities were in episode 20 to what Kathy said, but the differences were really just a part of that same exact fake smear campaign against Kathy Hilton. What really put the nail in the coffin for me is the fact that they both said $200. Diana said she gave the manager $200. Kathy said she offered the manager $200. It just doesn't make sense that it would be the same exact number unless one of them is lying about it. And I'm pretty sure the person who is lying is Diana. Because if Kathy wasn't lying, then why did she pop off? There would be no reason for Kathy to have popped off if she's lying about the $200 offer. So logically, the person who is lying is Diana because they're trying to make Kathy look bad. Hey, Daniela, I wonder if they investigated this after the press leaks. It must have been after the press leaks. I highly doubt they investigated it prior to that. Hey, Derek, if Kathy went and found her manager because it was a DJ who paid her no attention, then went to the manager who insulted her, then Kathy was pissed. How did Erica run into her coming? Exactly, Derek. Their story doesn't make sense. It's not lining up. It's a bunch of BS. Hey, Daniela, remember Kathy had all this stuff from Aspen investigated too, so that may have been her starting it. Hey, G. Sawyer, the allegations are evolving from Sutton's assistants being abused to the DJ to the manager. One person even said the bartender. Recollection may vary, but the truth is constant. Bab says, hopefully the lip licker never returns. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Barbara says, think Kathy didn't have a place to hang up on the clothes. Exactly. And you know the one says, hopefully. Essence says, disgusting. Derek says, did anyone notice Erica's breath intake before she went into what she knew was a lie? Exactly. When Andy asked the question, Rena looked at her to answer. Exactly. They already knew what they were going to reveal and what they were going to lie about. And Erica, you're not that good of an actress. You clearly were going in for a lie. You already did. Essence says, Kathy spilled the tea about Erica. She read her for filth. Essence says, is Erica in debt? I believe she owes $2.3 million to the IRS. Don't quote me on that number. But there is saying that she does owe money to the IRS, her and Tom Girardi and all that situation. Hey, Barbara Delicate, that's true. I didn't think of that. Karma Collective says, but Erica, do you own your clothes? LOL, I can't. Hey, Babita, Rena and Erica must have something on Andy to get him to keep him on the show. I mean, listen, what's her face? Erica said that she gave his son stock in Disney. So who knows what's going on with their situation? I don't know. Hey, and the one, it amazes me how stupid people think they are, so tricky and clever. Exactly. It's like, at least change the number amount, at least change some type of the narrative. But $200, it's too spot on. It's too spot on. And a lot of people who lie, they take portions of the truth and then they lie and distort them. The story that makes the most sense is what Kathy said. That's just the story that logically makes the most sense. She wanted the DJ to play a song. She wanted to dance with her friends. The DJ played her dust. She tried to bribe the manager $200. He paid her dust. She got pissed and she wanted to leave. End of. like literally, end of. It's not that deep, Erica and Rinna. Essence says, why no lawsuits for defamation? Well, this is the thing. What is Kathy Hilton going to gain from Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane? She has more money than both of them. So it would be a waste of Kathy Hilton's money to even go with a lawyer against these people. Hey, Barbara, I don't believe a single word. I love Diana, Erica, and Rinna's ugly mouths. Exactly. So gross. Hey, SW, but the $200 can be an amount people usually give, or Kathy said it after seeing Diana say it. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make. I just always think the most logical way to think about things. And the most logical way to think about things isn't that Kathy Hilton sat down, just happened to watch the episode that I'm referring to and be like, I'm going to say $200 because Diana said it. Kathy wasn't even talking about Diana. She didn't even utter her name. Diana wasn't even at the reunion. She just phoned it in for the first episode via Zoom. So it doesn't make sense that Kathy would be repeating what Diana said. It would make more sense that Diana was repeating what Kathy did, just from a logical standpoint. Hey, Essence, I want to know more about the text. Me too. And how come Andy didn't verify that it came from Kathy Hilton's phone number? I could put in my phone Kathy Hilton, have somebody text me, and the name will say Kathy Hilton, but it's not coming from Kathy Hilton. Why didn't he verify it was her phone number? Hey, Barbara, I don't believe a single word. That's right. Jay Sawyer's maybe Harry servicing Andy. Barbara, Erica, so terrible actress. You could see she was lying. She was lying through her teeth. She was lying through her teeth. Hey, Essence, run up like she was off guard when Andy asked her about what exactly was said. Exactly. I don't think she thought that he was going to call her out like that. Hey, Babs, I'm sure a lie detector test is like sunlight to vampires for Lisa Rinna. Exactly. And she was like, oh, swear on the Bible. That would melt Lisa Rinna. Hey, Barbara, actually, Andy did not receive the stock. He was promised the stock. Sounds like a Diana press release, 100K to the airline victims. I'm going to promise you some money, but you're not going to get it. Hey, Barbara, I remember, and he was saying he was relieved he didn't get it after the big bust. Oop. Hey, Charm CC. Hey, Chat. Hey, Candy. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Aline. Going to the manager is kind of a Karen move, though. Who cares? Hey, G Sawyer, the fact that Erica's lifestyle financed with blood money but has the gall to fix her mouth at Kathy is crazy. 100%. 100%. And Eileen, I get what you're saying about a Karen move, but it's like she said, it's kind of how that world works. You know, you're at this exclusive club, you want some extra perks, you kind of tip a little bit better. You know, it wasn't like she was going to the manager to complain about the DJ. She was going to the manager to give him some money to get her song played, you know? Hey, Karma, Erica, you perfect, you beautiful, look like a Barbie aunt that never made it to production. Oh, wow, did you stolen tights, Erica, but you do your own clothes? LOL, bye, Erica. Damn, Karma. Breaking it all the way down. Let's see what you guys are saying. Essence says she did not take accountability. I agree. Kyle should be caught up from Kathy 100%. Because Andy didn't see anything on his cell phone. Exactly. Essence, it's terrible. She's a deflector 100%. Hey, Barbara, I watched a repeat of part 2 last night. Did anyone notice they cut out Andy's terrible treatment of Garcelle last week? See? They be playing in our faces. They be playing in our faces, deleting scenes, cutting scenes, leak scenes, edited scenes, because he got so much backlash and he had to go and apologize to it because we weren't having it. Exactly, drama for you. Kathy makes sense. Rinna doesn't. 100%, you guys. All right, you guys. I just want to come on and show you the 2 different scenes. One from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Part 3 reunion, and then the other scene, which is from season 12, episode 20, I believe it is, where all the girls got together at Erica's hair extension line, and they were talking about what happened in Aspen with Kathy. And it just seems to be that Kathy Hilton's version makes the most sense. They took bits and pieces from it, distorted it, and tried to tell this lie. It keeps evolving. It keeps changing. Girls, you're caught. Let it go. We're on to you. All right, you guys, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. We're going to be recapping part 3 in about a half an hour, so be sure to join us then. Also, be sure to check out the description box below and shop our Love collection. With that, you guys, I love you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. All right, bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor, and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and join the conversation on Instagram at Candy Washington. Let's go!
Thank you, Babs, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys. Mwah. Bye.